I want to tell you something about myself before we go any further because it matters for how I teach this. I have ADHD too. I was diagnosed at about 50, right around the time COVID hit. What got my attention was that I just wasn't getting anything done. I'd sit down to write a single email, and 4 or 5 days later, I'd come back to it and find it still wasn't done. I kept finding it not finished. That's not how I'd worked for most of my life, so I got tested. The results came back off the charts. That surprised me because my son has ADHD with hyperactivity, and I'd recognized a lot of the same things in myself over the years, but I didn't have the hyperactivity. So it showed up in me very differently than it showed up in him. And that's part of why I missed it for so long. For years, I was actually able to use it to my advantage. I could jump from one thing to another, and I leaned on that. It worked for me right up until a point where it didn't work anymore. I reached a place where I just couldn't do it the way I used to. Later, I learned that this happens to a lot of women around menopause. The same story plays out. You've been managing fine, leveraging whatever you've been leveraging, and then you hit a point where you can no longer function the way you did before. That's often when the diagnosis finally comes. For me, it lined up with COVID and with that age, and suddenly the thing I'd been getting away with for decades stopped letting me get away with it. Running a company with ADHD takes systems. I have to keep things in front of me where I can actually see them, or I won't remember to do them. If it's out of sight, it's gone. The biggest help for me has been having an admin. She keeps me on track. She reminds me when something's due. She checks in to make sure things actually got done. And she takes the small day-to-day things off my plate, the things that would otherwise pull me right back into jumping from one thing to the next. There's also something I do called body doubling. When I'm really not functioning well, she'll sit right next to me at my desk. She does her work. I do my work. And somehow I finish things I wouldn't have finished on my own. I honestly don't know why it helps, but it helps. In the first 90 days after I was diagnosed, the biggest shift wasn't some new treatment. It was awareness. I started really looking at my ordinary ways of doing things. And over, I'd think, oh, that's ADHD. I didn't know that. The diagnosis didn't change much by itself, but it changed how I saw myself. For years, I'd assumed I was just being lazy or forgetful. I didn't realize it was something different, something with a name, something I could actually build ways to manage. Once I understood that, I could stop beating myself up and start setting up the support I needed. For getting diagnosed and starting treatment, I first used a company called ADHD Online. That's where I got the diagnosis and began. Later, I moved to my regular doctor. She didn't do the diagnosis herself, but she used the diagnosis I already had and continued treating me from there. I mention this partly because people ask how I got started, and partly because the path doesn't have to be complicated. There are straightforward ways to get assessed and supported, and you don't have to have it all figured out before you begin. So, why do I teach this course myself instead of just sending people off to an established ADHD coaching program? Because I work with a lot of ADHD clients, and I keep seeing the same pattern, late diagnosis, especially in women. I work with executives who are being diagnosed at my age, who suddenly have to find new ways of coping and understand how their own brains work in order to keep being successful. They learn from me and I learn from them. It helps both of us. And honestly, my clients trust me because I have ADHD, because I'm an executive, because I'm a late diagnosed woman. That gives me a kind of authenticity you can't get from a classroom. They don't want someone who just went to school and learned some things. They want someone who actually lives the life they live and gets it. People with ADHD learn differently, and I want to help the ones who are struggling.